And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Monte Graham is out there with Rozier. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Hayward. And it's Zeller in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. Warren. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Here's LeVert. And stolen by Graham. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Fires the 3. And it's Rozier again missing. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Indiana. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
LeVert finds Warren. Sabonis at the elbow. On the wing, Holiday. 4 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Graham with the ball. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Here's Graham. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Here's the teardrop. And the dunk by Zeller.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Now, here's Sabonis. After T.J. Warren's miss, takes a three. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Drills it from outside.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Hornets trail by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. As many do, he compared Domantas Sabonis to his dad, Arvydas, in terms of his feel for the game. Coach said, Domas is now capable of registering a triple-double on any given night, largely because he anticipates everything. And he has the talent and size to take advantage of what he sees. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good.
And see, well, really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
So he gets them both.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier, that's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
Indiana leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Turner, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Warren on the wing. Over Zeller. That one off the back iron and out.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
First one falls for him.
There's been a lot of evolution to Hayward's game, I mean, during his career. I'm not sure too many people saw him becoming the terrific player he is today.
Hayward hits them both. And here's Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Rozier against LeVert. The tray. Hornets with the rebound. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Oh, yeah, the guys, they need to lead the way. They spend far too much time on the bench. I mean, they'll be more careful than that.
Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got 5 now.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Warren.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Sabonis kicks to Warren. Pass to Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Rozier against LeVert. Rozier the pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
At his core, Rozier is a scoring guard. Part of that is using fakes to get to the line. It gets some easy points.
That's good from Rozier.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Karis LeVert. And so he hits both. And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Graham surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Now, here's Rozier. He has 6. Drains the 19-footer. Rozier's got 8.
Well, you need a decision maker to be running the pick and roll, and Rozier is the man for that. He reads the defense very well.
Holiday against Graham. Outside to Brogdon. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Rozier. Shot from 12. Can't hit that one. And Indiana will come the other way.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Charlotte's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Bridges with it. Sabonis defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Such a competitor. I love how hard Bridges goes. It's what gets the D to act like this.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Bridges.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
Well, yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
Lammy's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Aaron Holiday. Greg, you and I talked about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5 stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Martin's checked in for the Hornets. He hits both from the stripe. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Shot clock at 3. Lamb. McDermott kicks to McConnell. And the rebound goes to Martin.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Indiana leading, and a fast break now for the Pacers. Bitadze can't hit.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And thinking back, Biyombo selected 7th overall because of the pre-draft measurements and workouts, which were unreal.
Well, he has a 7'6" wingspan, flashed tremendous speed for his size, but he also has showed a mature, positive attitude. He can speak 5 languages. Scouts came away impressed with his total package.
And it's tied up with that one. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes, only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Here's Monk. Charlotte no good that time either.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Bitadze can't hit. Charlotte's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Washington. Put back.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
They get the rebound, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. The free throw drops for McDermott. Here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Monk. And here is Ball. Martin kicks to Ball. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Brogdon finds McDermott. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Ball. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Monk for 3. Ball, the pass to Washington. Monk for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
And Lamb kicks to Brogdon. From the top of the key. Kept alive by Indiana. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And it's Washington missing. The Pacers shooting percentage pretty low here in the first, just 34% so far.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the pass to Washington. Shoots over McDermott, and it's Washington missing.
They're still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
Chalk up 2 there, and it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Holiday left side. For 3, Brogdon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Here's Brogdon. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Bismack Biyombo all out there with Monk, and it's Hayward, and it's Martin in its small forward. Monk for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Tipped away. Stolen by Brogdon. He dishes it to Turner. Stolen by Ball. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Yambo trying to break free. Ball, no good. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, you like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
Ball, the pass to Biyombo. Here's Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Long pass to Warren. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Brogdon. He has 5. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Wonderful execution from Holiday. Looking to short right there. Catching and shooting like this. It's all about getting Holiday into a rhythm.
LeVert against Graham. Here's Hayward. Here's Biyombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
LeVert against Ball. Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Graham from 13. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brogdon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Warren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
The first one falls. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. All free throws good from Warren. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hayward outside. Over Sabonis. Hayward can hit.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Warren, good.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Rozier for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Hornets trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Graham finds Zeller. Rozier with the ball. Sabonis grabs the board. And again, Indiana running the floor. Unloads from 13. And the shot is long.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Zeller. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, you can't blame the defender. He was trying to be aggressive, but Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And that one falls for Zeller.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range is the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Cans it from downtown. Warren's got 10 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hornets trail by 16. Here's Rozier. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And there it is for him. Bridges has got 6.
Well, this is what Bridges' off-the-ball awareness can get him. I mean, rebounds and second-chance buckets.
McConnell kicks to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, Coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Pass to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, this is what we saw from Bridges in college, the live body, able to make contact and complete plays.
Outside Warren. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Warren against Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, winning that championship as you did great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And checking out some numbers for Graham, how this year has shaped up for him. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Oh, no doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though, but when he turns it back around, watch out.
We have a step back, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Indiana again missing. Hornets trail by 16. Zeller passes to Graham. Bridges kicks to Rozier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. TJ Warren picks one up.
Such a ruthless competitor. Rozier excels at attracting contact when he's going up with assertiveness.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Levert. Washington's checked in for the Hornets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. McConnell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Warren. Here's Bitadze. Sabonis with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Graham finds Rozier. Here's Zeller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Zeller. McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. And so Zeller nails both of them. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Looking to get it going. Stolen by Holiday. The pass to McDermott. And here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to McConnell. Here's Bitadze. Graham with the rebound. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 16 to the middle. Pass to Rozier. A 3 ball. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists tonight.
And when Rozier is making this, everything else becomes easier. It's like seeing him stretch the floor.
From 10 feet out, the shot will not fall. Hornets trail by 13 to the inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that one.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Passes it to McDermott. Back to McConnell. Now the pass to McDermott. 4 on the shot clock. Holiday with the 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sabonis against Graham. Pass to Zeller. Now Washington. Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's Washington missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
For Indiana, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Indiana making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for Sabonis. Lamb comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Washington. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. Can't connect from short range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Ball kicks to Monk. Oh, ball in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting it to their open teammate.
Indiana leading by 14. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Monk with a double team. Holiday inside the line and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Ball feeling it out a bit. Martin up top. Pass to Biyombo. 5 to shoot. Fade away. The shot comes out, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Martin with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pacers leading by 16. Here's Brogdon, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Ball, the pass to Monk. Charity stripe shot. They grab their own miss. 2 points. That one goes. Biyombo's got 6.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Holiday, the pass to Brogdon. From deep. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hornets trail by 16. Now, here's Biyombo. He's got 6. Now Monk. Fires for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's T.J. Warren making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Big time play throughout the first half for T.J. Warren. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds. And guys, you look at the career of Domantas Sabonis, he made a huge leap in his production. Fantastic across the board.
Sometimes you jump, you got to go straight up, and you can't go over. You know, Ernie, Sabonis went, and he had a solid year. He's becoming a star. Shooting and passing and dribbling ability is probably second to very few in that league.
You know, he's improved his rebounding tremendously. I think Sabonis can get even better in the next few years. Not as good as his daddy, but he's getting pretty good.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? T.J. Warren, a very impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 roaming the paint. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. It's an 18-point game. The pass to Rozier. Over Sabonis. Sabonis grabs the board.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Over Graham. Hornets with the rebound. Biyombo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Graham. Rozier against Holiday. Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Sabonis. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Biyombo. The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pacers leading by 17. LeVert in the corner. It's good from long range.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Pass to Bridges. Hayward outside from downtown. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hayward's got 7 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Bridges. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. He kicks it to Holiday. Pass to LeVert. Dishes it to Turner. And Rozier pulls it down.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the basket by Rozier.
Not one to force shots offensively. If the mid-range is there, Rozier's happy to take it.
LeVert against Rozier. And it's LeVert missing. Hornets trail by 15. Shoots. And it's Rozier missing. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, the defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Rozier against LeVert. Fires from 14, and he recovers it. And now Warren running the floor all by himself. Tries again. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Graham with the ball, picked up by Turner. And it's Graham missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
The Pacers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Holiday against Graham. And they pick up 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Warren against Hayward. Let's go. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets trail by 20. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Down low. Here's Holiday. Here's Turner. Makes it off the glass. Turner's got 9.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at the Hornets, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Indiana, sitting there 4 spots below.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Warren against Hayward.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And another fast break chance here for the Pacers. Here we go. Sabonis finds Holiday over Rozier. That one wide left. Hornets trail by 20. For 3, Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Graham, the pass to Bridges. And it's sent back by Turner. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's LeVert. And that one comes up a bit short. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Graham gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Graham's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Outside Warren. And Indiana, another 3.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Here's Hayward. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for TJ Warren. Lamb, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. The Hornets also changing it up. Washington's checked in for Miles Bridges. Malik Monk comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Ball subbed in for Terry Rozier.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle-tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Indiana leading by 20. Turner finds Holiday. Drops in the tray. Holiday's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Monk with the ball. He has 5. Back to Washington. Over Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, P.J. Washington defines what it means to be a modern big. I mean, the hybrid label has been turned into a positive.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Here's McDermott. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Indiana, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Zeller against Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Monk. Charlotte no good that time either.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 now.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Lamb dishes to Turner. Inside, stolen by Washington. A fast break now for Charlotte. Monk's got the ball, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And the Hornets making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. And it's Ball at the elbow. No good that time. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers leading by 22. McDermott finds Brogdon. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Lamb against Ball. Here's Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Charlotte's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Graham, the pass to Biyombo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Biyombo. And Biyombo drops them both. And here is Brogdon. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Lamb. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
That's a good athlete. With nice fluidity and quickness, Lamb can draw fouls when he's pushing the action.
And Lamb drops them both.
Now, after that great college tournament we all remember Jeremy Lamb performing in, Lamb was drafted 12th overall by the Rockets, but his career had a bit of a seesaw for a while.
Ball, the pass to Graham. Up again. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Indiana's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets.
Come to me.
Floats one up. He can't hit that time. Good D by Brogdon. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And a wide open look for Lamb. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. The first one falls. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Now, here's Ball. He has 5. Now Graham fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
The Pacers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Martin's checked in for Bismack Biyombo.
One shot.
.109 left in the third quarter. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Back to Brogdon. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brogdon's got 12 in the game.
And for Brogdon, it all starts with his shot. One of the best in the world. It opens up the rest of his game.
And it's Graham missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. A beautiful reverse layup. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Brogdon against Graham. Five on the clock. Lets it go. And the Hornets miss again. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pacers out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Charlotte shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got McDaniels. Martin is out there with Ball, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Here's McConnell. Finished off the break. McConnell's got his first basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Passes it to Bitadze. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And he's good on the second. McConnell with it. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The three. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And that game against the Hawks, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
And he makes the first. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The Hornets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Now the dish to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Pacers with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Stolen by Holiday. All alone. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
And the pass to Martin. Shoots it up. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Holiday finds McConnell. Here's Bitadze. The 3. And McConnell gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, there's still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Rozier is outstanding at drawing fouls on these kinds of shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
For the three. Here's McConnell. Can't cash in from close range. For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Hornets. And both free throws good for Martin. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Sampson pulls it in. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to McConnell. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Now here's McConnell. He's covered closely. McHugh gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And here's Martin. Stripped it away. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
You see the IQ there? Holiday's assessing the situation and making the right read to capitalize. Nice job.
Outside Martin.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
McHugh's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Monk for 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Holiday looking for an opening. Can't hit from in close. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. Can't get it to fall. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by McConnell.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half, third overall.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
At just 6'3", Monk loves showing off the major hops. That was impressive.
Now, here's McConnell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Kicks it to Monk. He dishes it to Martin.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You got to love the hustle.
Now Monk. Outside Martin. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Bitadze, stolen by Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Chris, you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers. 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, you know, with that comes block steals and deflections. You know, as long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Pass to Bitadze. Clock at 4. Here's McConnell. Hits the three-point bomb. McConnell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's McDaniels. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Pacers shooting 41% for the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Domantas Sabonis.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Here's Monk. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
On the wing, Holiday. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.